Hey gamers, sometime in 2015, Nintendo's working on something called the NX, and 2016 announced that the NX would come out sometime in March of 2017. A few months later, in October 2016, Nintendo revealed everyone the Switch, a hybrid system that's basically just a PlayStation Vita, but can turn into a PlayStation TV. I mean, Nintendo, the Switch is great now, but give us the XR, we're still waiting. Fast forward to New Year, and Nintendo does a presentation on Nintendo and its features, like measuring ice cubes and tapping into the power of the space-time continuum, alongside some games such as McCree Old Simulator, Wii Boxing 2, Grand Theft Auto 6, and the open world Zelda game that pretty much has the same development time as Duke Nukem Forever. Then March 3rd comes along for the Switch release, being released so close to the NX release for some reason, and I guess Nintendo maybe forgot to ship them because when I walked in stores, there weren't any on shelves, and it made me sad. Why did Nintendo forget to ship their system? Can someone explain why half a controller is the price of a PS4 controller? Fast forward to now, we have like 400 third-party games and like 9 first-party games. Sega also released 2 Sonic games on the Switch, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, and a quarter of Sonic Dreams collection. Everyone says the 2D one is better than the newer 3D one, but I think everyone's blind. Like, the graphics on the old one is all pixelated, and the new one I think is like 4K or something. Like, Game Critics, please explain.
They also made this anime girl with Tetris Mon.
The Switch also has 3 Bethesda games on it: Doom, Skyrim, and Wolfenstein 2, the new Wolfenstein. It's probably the best port as it has the magical word portability and has Splatoon 2 aiming controls for those who think first-person shooters on console is shit. But I think people are being too judgmental on the version just for it being on a Nintendo platform. But I think for being a 60 gig game on an iPad with 32 gigs, it's pretty impressive and beats the original iPad version where it's just a port of the SNES game and it's very outdated. Then we got Skyrim, which is perfect for Switch and is probably the best version out there with the portability it has, and doesn't have mods, which is great because I don't need useless shit that doesn't belong in my game to begin with, like what the fuck. And lastly is Wolfenstein 2, which is a great game despite coming out 6 months after release and looking no different to the PC release. All these games are good, but come on Bethesda, give us your best games such as Home Alone on the NES, and overall a good system for generations to come.
Just kidding, assholes. There's still no Bubsy, so it's terrible. Fuck you.